Make optimism a part of your lifestyle, and you can prepare yourself for a harvest of happiness.
Excuse me, just before you go
Yes.
on, can I just interject?
Please.
To remind everybody, remember the keys to successful aging? There are the steps that you were just mentioning. In the textbook, there's quite a bit on successful aging, and there is the formula, rest, relaxation, and relationships. So you're right in
I'm
tune.
right on, thank you.
Certainly are.
Thanks for the reinforcement. Now, cultivate a sense of joy. We forget to appreciate the small and simple things of life. Remember when you were in kindergarten? The joy of holding hands, perhaps stealing a kiss or two, sharing toys, indulging in warm cookies, and drinking cold milk. It felt good then and feels good today. Take some time to smell the roses. Just do something that makes you feel good. Appreciate the goodness in your life. Plato said, the unexamined life is not worth living. Let's start with what we can be thankful for and get our mind into that vibration. Now watch the good that starts to come, because one good thought leads to another good thought. Oprah Winfrey says, be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you'll never have enough. Learn to live in the present. Enjoy the moment. Appreciate the moment. Stop text messaging as you are talking to your friend. Robert Kennedy said, make gentle the life of this world. It becomes a better place to live. Happiness and contentment comes from within and is not dependent on external events or material things. Happiness comes from a life well lived. And when Bill introduced me, this is basically the philosophy of my life. I still stay involved on all levels. I still practice my profession. I'm involved with my family, with my community, and I really try my best to balance it. Say thank you today. It will feel good, and it will clear the way for more good things to come. So says Yehuda Berg, Kabbalah Center of the USA. Stay interested and interesting. Remain productive, for this ultimately gives you a sense of satisfaction. Finally, live a conscious life, be it spiritual or religious. Life is a tripod consisting of the physical, mental, and spiritual. Usually when this equation is balanced, your life is balanced. Take time to develop your inner self. Get to know who you are, where you're going, and to whom you are accountable. It is the unconditional and overwhelming feeling you get when you feel connected. People want to leave a legacy. They seek meaning and want to make a contribution. Think about it. Where's your path leading you? Give it thought. Be certain to make plenty of heart room. Have room in your heart for all who need you. The Dalai Lama states, we need more human beings. Let us talk of what is human. Love is human. Kindness is human. Everyone needs love and kindness. This is heart room. In the eulogy for former U.S. President Ronald Reagan, President Bush said about him, President Reagan believed that a gentleman always does the kindest thing. He believed that people were basically good. He believed in the golden rule and the power of prayer. He believed that America was not just a place in the world, but the hope of the world. Do I need to say more? Think about the big picture. How do you wish to be remembered? You make a living by what you do, but you make a life by what you give. So said Winston Churchill. Winning at life does not mean having the most material possessions. It comes rather from being a genuinely sharing and generous person, one who loves and is loved. Keep life simple. Believe in yourself and you can do it. Good health means taking responsibility for yourself, implementing a degree of discipline and dedication, then making the right choice. Small steps go a long way in making great things happen. There are no shortcuts. There is a Chinese proverb that states, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." The secret of a balanced life is to align yourself with your inner rhythms of exercise, of existence, to know when to cry, when to dance, because there is a time for everything. To everything there is a season. And more recently, this is sung by the band known as the Birds. I don't know if you are familiar with it. Keep looking ahead. It's never too late to follow a dream. Inject excitement into what has become a routine. If there's one strategy that spells success, it is the ability to consistently develop scenarios with positive outcomes. Remember, life has to be lived. Life is a challenge. Embrace your challenges in order to move forward. Focusing on the reward will enable you to strengthen yourself to accomplish your goals. Life is a gift, so plan it well. A fear of failure prevents people from taking risks they must take to get what they want or to get to the top. The overall message is, have the courage to play life's game that best uses your strengths, then give it your all. This is the secret to a successful and meaningful life. Misha Berger-Gossman, a well-known young Canadian opera singer who underwent life-threatening heart surgery last year, has changed her life and now lives by the 5 gifts of the Spirit: self-control, wisdom, laughter, truth, and forgiveness. I believe you can make the life you choose. Here's a head start. First things first. Be willing to make favorable changes. Be awake when you are awake. Be there at the moment. Have eye contact when you talk to a person. Maintain your passion for life, or if not, find a passion in life. Keep your inner child alive and vibrant. Allow your soul to soar and your heart to sing. Hug freely and laugh vigorously. Always keep smiling. Stay healthy, for in health there is freedom. Detours won't matter if your compass is fixed on your destination. Some years back, in his inaugural speech, President Nelson Mandela of South Africa said the following: "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond our measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? The fear of our own potential keeps us in our darkness." This presentation is an invitation for you to step into your own light and to your own fabulousness, to not fear change happening, but to embrace its possibilities, to step into your dreams of success and follow through. Each day is a new opportunity, a new challenge. Life is not about perfection. Life is about what you can do with the tools you have been given. Fill your mind with positive challenges. Reach out to develop your full potential. Become your personal best. I say it's all about how much you want it. When you get up in the morning, do you jump out of bed and want to play? If not, why not? When we are young and foolish, we want to conquer the world. When we are older and wiser, we need to conquer ourselves. Don't be complacent. Luck happens when preparation meets opportunity. Go for it. Only those who risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. And I quote T.S. Eliot. After Terry Fox, I'm sure everyone has heard of him, his untimely death at 23, the then Prime Minister Pierre Elliott Trudeau said in the House of Commons, in celebration of his life and the mourning of his death, we do not think of him as one who was defeated by misfortune, but as one who has inspired us with the example of the human spirit over adversity. I too have dealt with my own challenges over the many years. I was born with a spina bifida, which is a painful, crippling bifurcation of the spine. My challenges were many then, and it remains so today. I don't take anything for granted. I continue to count my blessings, and I'm grateful for each day because I can walk and I can do my thing. I feel I have conquered and I have lived life my way. Here's your challenge. Shoot for the stars. Welcome to my world. I still jump out of bed in the morning and I still want to play. The question is, do you? Now go, learn and dance and sing and participate and enjoy. Soar like an eagle. Good luck in your journey of life. Welcome to your world. Thank you very much.
What are you going to say? Any questions, any comments that you care to make?
Yes?
I just wanted to say that was really amazing. Like, it's, I don't know, it was just really like uplifting stuff. And I think you have like a real talent, so keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you kindly.
I agree.
Thank you.
I'm also going to say the same thing. You're very inspirational, and I appreciate you coming here to tell us these things. And it's true, we have to be reminded about, I guess, what we have, because we often forget to be thankful.
Absolutely. Thank you. Anyone else?
Comments, questions?
I don't know if you told everybody how old you are, but you are so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Well, let's have a guessing game. What do you think? I will tell you the truth if in turn you don't guess the age, but I'm certain you can. What do you
Believe it or
think?
not, we were doing the same thing.
Okay.
We said we're gonna guess, and she's like, oh.
Trust me, you can take off your shoes, you can use your fingers many times over. What do you think? I'll tell you, not to embarrass you, 71, turning 72.
Wow.
Thank you. Yes.
That's not an inspiration for all of you. I don't know what it is.
Thank you. And as I say, I've defeated many odds because of the nature of my body, that I have such a congenital disability in my back that limits me and yet allows me to maintain the strength and the energy and the focus and commitment not to be defeated. I refuse to be boxed in, period. And so I plug away. Thank
There
you.
was a question in the back.
Yeah, on the paper it says for a personalized program.
Yes.
To call you, does that mean like? Do you
Well, no,
pick
that,
programs
I mean, when I created those sheets, it was for a different audience, but really, as I say, you can call, but it's really not something that I would prefer. It's a reference sheet that can get you started into any program.
But I mean, if someone is interested in
Oh,
pursuing-
absolutely, absolutely,
I meant for like to refer it for someone else.
absolutely. Be free to call. Yes, please.
For your exercises, do you focus mainly on resistance bands, or do you add some weights into it too?
Oh, it's everything. I mean, this is just a very initial stage just to get you started,
Yeah.
okay? So that when you've done this, then you can move into, basically, your body's prepared to move into almost any other program.
I was just
And
wondering.
you know you won't hurt yourself because you have flexibility, you have movement, you have a number of good qualities in your body
I
at
was
this
just
point.
wondering because I'm trying to get my mom into it, and I work with her with the resistance bands, and I
Yes.
try to get her to
Well,
incorporate.
that's only the initial phase.
Well, yeah.
Eventually, like, you have to have weights,
It helps
but
with your bones,
sensible
right?
weights adjusted to the initial stage of the exercise program and the fragility of her body. I don't know how old your mother is, you know, so you have to make sure that you give her the correct weight so
Yeah.
she doesn't injure herself.
Well,
That's
I'll
the
make
most
sure of that.
important thing, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Any other questions?
So how do you go about doing it? Do you do an assessment when the client comes to you, or?
Yes,